Hi, welcome to 2-Minute Explanations. This lesson is going to be economic supply and demand. As with all 2-minute explanations, the purpose is to keep it simple. So let's go ahead and get started with a basic supply and demand curve. First, let's look at the axis. The y-axis is going to be your dollars, and the x-axis is going to be quantity. Now you're going to see the red curve is going to be supply, and then the blue one is going to be demand. Simply looking at this, the higher the price, the more that supply is going to be available, because if the higher the price is, the more that the supplier is going to want to sell. The lower the price, the more demand there's going to be, because the less the consumer has to pay, the more of a particular product they're going to want. So in this case, let's look at widgets. Let's say widgets first sell for $25. You're going to see there's this gap in the curve. Now this is going to be called a shortage. So there's the demand here, while the supply is here. This is because at this price, the suppliers are if it's selling for $25, the suppliers are only going to want to produce a lesser amount of product. While at this price, there's going to be more demand. This will cause a shortage in the market and cause the supplies to actually go up as well as the prices. Now, in the case when we're looking for a product that's $75, there's actually going to be less demand than there is supply. In this case, it's going to be because the producers of the product are going to want to make as many products because are going to want to make more products, because they're going to sell for a higher price, while the demand is going to be low because the consumers of the products aren't going to want to pay that much. This over time will drive the price down as well as the supply. Now eventually you're going to get at the equilibrium, which is going to be where the two lines cross. Now this is the ideal and economic situation where the supply will meet the demand, and the price of here will be $50 and the quantities will be $40. Now all these numbers are theoretical, but this is how the market should eventually have the price and the amount of quantity on the market for this particular product.